All right, then let's start in Russia. The country says it's open to extending its role in capping oil output with OPEC members. Now, the current deal was signed last year and expires at the end of March 2018. Now, Russia's interest comes as Nigeria says it will seek further exemption production cuts from OPEC in order to consolidate recoveries made in the past months. Nigeria and Libya were both exempted from the production freeze in November 2016 in order to allow both countries to fix internal security problems that have been hobbling their output capacity. Here's CGTN'S Kelechi Emkalam with the details.
Falling crude oil prices due to oversupply has been a big issue confronting the world's biggest oil cartel. A cutback on oil production was needed to push prices further up, and as such, OPEC members agreed to reduce output by 1.2 million barrels per day. But Nigeria and Libya were exempted. For Nigeria's case, it was allowed to recover outputs lost to pipeline vandalism in the oil-rich Niger Delta.
All that period, the whole of 2016, we lost a lot of production. And I think the reason why OPEC granted that was because it gave us the opportunity to recover some of that production that we lost. So I think the chances of OPEC extending or exempting Nigeria out of the production cut, the chances are still quite high because we're still not yet up to 2.2 million barrels that we ought to really be at.
So far, the biggest obstacle to output stability, pipeline vandalism by militants, is out of the way. A negotiated settlement seems to hold even though a concerted deal has not yet been signed with militant groups. That has allowed Nigeria time to fix some of the vandalized pipelines, but it also means Nigeria's government must seek a more durable solution to militancy in the Delta region.
For me, the critical factors remain the government engaging successfully with the Niger Delta host communities, the actors in the militancy, the leaders in the Niger Delta to ensure production remains sustained and there's peace in the Niger Delta, and also ensuring or putting a lot more pressure on the legislature to pass that important piece of legislation that will stimulate investments in the oil and gas sector.
The next OPEC Technical Committee meeting will be reviewing the case of Nigeria and Libya on Friday in the Austrian capital, Vienna. Nigeria's Petroleum Minister Ibe Kachukwu, having missed a similar meeting in July, will be making a case to persuade OPEC from capping Nigeria's output. It's a fact his country has made some significant output recovery and militancy has taken leave. But Kachukwu is expected to tell OPEC it's too soon to conclude that Nigeria has achieved sustainable recovery based on fragile calm and unstable recovery. Kelechi Emkalam, CGTN Abuja, Nigeria.